And on Gamers2, actually not that much Kevlar either. 2 HEs. 2 HEs. Man, these HEs could wreak havoc with so little Kevlar on Copenhagen Wolves. Those 2 HEs can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, but it kind of works both ways, doesn't it? Because they can also get quite severely shut down, especially SMF. Look at this here. He's got the position. If he gets the timing down right, he spots one. Grenade out. It's going to rain in. Oh, and it lands right between them, not doing that much damage. And now they're through. SMF going to burn alive in that back corner. And MSL trying to see if he can get in here, but he's going to get shut down. Great start here. Innocent with the kill. And also Manise picking up one.
Yeah, that roasty toasty, man. Yeah, now this is agony for Copenhagen Wolves. Manise is going to work his way in behind. He's actually going to catch him out. Roland is going to take out Hunden. But there's Freeze. Does manage to pick up Innocent, but Sparrow. Double kill for him, holding from the site, just making sure that he shuts down that CT push. And Copenhagen Wolves, they have yet to free their paws from the trap. That is not how they were supposed to start things out there. SMF, first and foremost, just burning to death in the back corner.
Yeah.
Not how that defense was supposed to work.
No, really tough for them there. I love the fact that Manise instantly tries to push out from main and actually connects back up into middle to ambush them in case they do get into like a retake scenario, like a real one. That's definitely a really strong idea. There is a scout in play on Freeze here, and they line up there. MSL actually connecting with no bullets.
That was really sick from Gamers2. That was a quad boost right there. Manise is just going to keep his calm, take out Asilian and SMF both. This A defense, man, really just suffering right now. But that was a stack, and they actually might walk into this here. G2, not sure if they realize that that another 2 guys are going to be waiting on this A bomb site after having killed the first 2. This could be big. Do they take the bait? It's looking like it. It's looking like they're going to work their way over here. All 3 members for Copenhagen Wolves are fixing to walk onto this A site.
Man, MSL going to pick up the 1 kill, but he does go down. Freeze will get one with the scout finally, and they're looking for a little bit more. He's going to miss that shot. No one's tagged up here, so he's going to have to hit headshots. He misses a 3rd time, and that will be the end of it. Good cleanup here for Gamers2. They do lose 2 players in the mix, but that's not the end of the world. And Copenhagen Wolves, a bit of a tough position for them, really. I think the deciding difference, what really made this round good for Gamers2, was the fact that Manise over at A main actually got flashed. There was a pop flash going in from Copenhagen Wolves, and he got the kill in spite of that. If he goes down, they steal the AK, and then who knows? It could get out of control. So really well played on his part.
Yeah, really close call. I mean, getting the double kill as well. That kind of did sell the fake. But now, again, gamble here from Copenhagen Wolves. They decide to push out through B halls and mid. Gamers2 just heading straight to A side again. They're going to be able to get out there very quickly with the bomb. They even stop MSL for the backstab, except that Innocent gets shot in the face by SMF. So good pistol work there. P2K work from SMF to pick up that frag. Not going to be able to live to celebrate too long, but still does manage to pick up 1 kill.
Wow, that was a much cleaner round from Gamers2. No wobbly missteps there at all. Just picking up everybody. It's only losing 1 person. We're going to go into the 4th round here. AKs all around for the Polish team. Danish team, no AWP either on Freeze. He does buy that very often on cash to play mid, but can't afford it just yet.
And wait, are they really going to go for this again? They really are just going to try and push up aggressive? And 3 guys in A main. Flash is going to go through. Smokes as well. Sparrow rounding the corner. Roland takes out SMF. Man, they are just not having any luck. G2 have found the weakness in Copenhagen Wolves' defense, and they are just not letting up the pressure. They just continue to press.
Wow, that is a very disappointing round here. Cillian going to go down. Hunden last man standing. But that's a very uncomfortable way to lose a bomb site. They essentially lost... the first 3 kills they lost were all because they were fighting one at a time, and even the 4th one, I guess, kind of was. Hunden finally going to get a kill here on Innocent, but they're all hunting for him here.
Yeah, they do not want to let him hold onto this gun, and with good reason. If they can get him, there's 0 chance of damage in the next round. There you go. Mouse will find him waiting in Toxic at the end, and that's just going to be an incredibly fast round from G2. Gotta love the no-fear approach, man. That's just... feels like perhaps, you know, they've been getting some confidence off of how things have gone on that A site to begin with. You know, they're just like, okay, we're going to keep going A, and we're actually just going to go for this straight-up rush and hit our shots. SMF right now, I mean, he's sitting on 1 frag. It's not looking too hot for him. He's been shot in the face nearly every time.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, look at it. The only one who's got 2 is Freeze, but then it's 1-1-1 and then 0 on Asilian. So all around, Copenhagen Wolves are just not really connecting with the kills at the moment. We'll get back to that last round in just a second here, see how this round unfolds at the moment. Mini's going to pick up a kill there on Asilian, still no kills for him. SMF also going to get overrun, and it's Hunden and Freeze left. So now, Hunden actually getting a good kill in there on Mouse, but that's about all it is. And he can't pick up the AK either through the vents like that. So that last round, one of the reasons why you sometimes can make that fast push into A work is because some CT teams will do this where they have like a 3-1-3 setup. So one person A, one person B, and 3 in the middle early on. Now, that only lasts for a short while, and very often the guy, if they have this, very often one of the people will go into vents, another guy will sort of stay in the middle, and then the third guy from here will end up going back towards Speedway and into A. So it's only like a momentary thing that you have 3 in the middle. It's only like to anticipate some sort of rush. And then, you can just get to A quick enough. And because they got the opening shot on SMF, it just worked so well. So I don't think it's something the Polish team is going to keep doing, but they certainly picked the right round to do it in.
Looking for the again. I mean, they just continue to go to A site right now at G2. It's almost like overpass all over again. And look at that Mouse. Blind takes out MSL. Rollin will find SMF, but that is ridiculous. Mouse, how do you land that shot?
I don't know. That's really, really good. He does go down, and Freeze picks up a great double kill here with the AWP. Finally, Copenhagen Wolves going to put down the foot and say enough is enough. Sparrow up on the catwalk here, going to be walking in, and he gets no kills for it there. Freeze carrying the round home with a triple kill, and Copenhagen Wolves get to put an end to it at 5-1, which is still very scary, but it's good they managed to get this round home.
Yeah, I mean, it is good, because just bring up the scoreboard real quick, and you can take a look at the money that was on Gamers before this round, before they bought. They still have over 10,000 on Sparrow, just stupid amounts of money right now on G2. So it was about time the Copenhagen Wolves were able to pick up a pretty decisive victory there and actually get on the board, start slowing them down somewhat. I mean, whatever you can do, just make it happen. But now, I mean, can they keep it up? This is it, man. This is where it gets really scary, because Copenhagen Wolves, now it's all about consecutive rounds, maintaining the money, making sure that they just don't go back to pistols after finally getting on the board.
Man, that would be disappointing for the Danish team if it ended up like that. I like the counter boost here in vents, especially if they got Freeze in here as well. So it's a stronghold in middle right now, as long as they've got 2 people basically covering it. MSL, it's a cheeky position, this one. Going to be a little bit hard, I think, for the Polish team to predict that he's going to be here.
And I think that's really just to punish, like, okay, if you guys are going to run in here again, if you don't look right, you're going to get slapped. But instead, it's going to be a change of pace here for Gamers2. Look, they're going for a full smoke round onto the A site. Love it. This is going to change things up, and it's actually going to be a bit of a squeak rush. But Mouse, he did pick up MSL. SMF was able to strike back, but now they know where SMF is. He gets into a great position, though. Spray down on Squeak, and he takes out Minis.
Yeah, a really good job from SMF here, but Freeze does go down. He's down to 20 bullets. He takes a third one. He's on just 3 health as well.
How does that Ichi not kill him?
I don't know. That was so close as well. SMF still alive for just a second there. Hunden going to get a kill. Sparrow all alone. 1v2 back of sight here. And the bomb has only just gone down, so they have enough time here to play around with. He gets the one. He even spots the second CT player here and can't get the kill. Asilian will save the round, just barely there for Copenhagen Wolves. What a scary round, though.
No, incredible. I mean, that is literally because that HE landed in that little nook, or SMF would have been just toast right there. I mean, there's that little pillar that kind of steps out that you can hide behind right by forklift, and I think the HE just went and nestled itself back behind there, protected him, that he lives with 3 HP. That could have changed a lot right there. If it's a 2-on-2, it changes how G2 would have set up on that A site, how they would have played it. The fact that he lives through that HE changed a lot there for Copenhagen Wolves, but also just a solid hold from him in the beginning. Picking up Mouse, then holding Squeak, just slowing down Gamers2 enough to allow for his teammates to get into position. That was very well done there by SMF.
A lot of Molotovs right now on Gamers. Makes me definitely think they could be headed back to A, and the setup is definitely there for it as well. So exactly where SMF is holding here, and also the backer side Freeze, like these are both positions that are probably going to get Molotov. They actually throw them a little bit further up here. Another one landing in the back, but Copenhagen Wolves still have their positions. Can they actually make them work as well? MSL going for the fight and takes down Sparrow. This is looking all right.
Oh, I mean, this is looking fairly solid. Maus needed to get that second kill. Rollins steps in and takes it, though. So we're into a man advantage scenario here for Gamers2. They have a man, I mean, that's Maniz actually with the AWP back in A main, so this is going to be interesting if he can find somebody to pick off in CT. Hunden currently standing out in the open. He instantly gets picked, going for the reload, and that's just poor timing for him. And ESEA now is going to get caught out on short. Rollins has spotted him. Now all they need to do is hold the angles. You can see Innocent here. He's actually going to take a step out and see if he can't catch ESEA out in the open. But this is now just down to G2 staying alive, making sure that they hold on to these guns.
It's actually a little bit crazy that if Innocent had gone down, if Rallen had gone down, then ESEA could have been able to walk in and defuse the bomb because the others were so far away. But ESEA couldn't really know that, and he didn't feel like trying for it either. Great round from Gamers. Actually looked like in the beginning that that was going to work out well enough for Copenhagen Wolves because the Molotovs went down sort of towards the position they weren't holding. These were the 3 Molotov spots, and the CTs ended up holding a little bit sort of in safe positions. But I guess ultimately that still forced them to be in a position where they can wrap around both sides of the container, and obviously even jumping up on top of the container, which means it's a lot of angles to cover essentially. It's the pop flash. Yeah, here's the pop flash for Mars in hand. Nice kill from MSL, but he can't get the follow-up kill. SMF is there. This could go very badly for Wolves. If they lose this round, they are plain broke.
6 shot by Maniz, though. There's the HE trying to force him out into the open. SMF not behind forklift this time, mate. ESEA, however, on short. Going to be able to take out Maus, who was already low from that initial fight in A main. But look at Maniz. Crouch peek and ESEA annihilates him. Great shot by ESEA. That changes a lot. That bomb is now dropped out in the open. Rollin, they're both trying to work their way out through main, but they have to walk in through SMF and ESEA both. Hunden is up on short as well. There's such a solid defense here for Copenhagen.
Yeah, this is going to be really tough. Innocent, though. Good kill. Almost sprays the second one. Rana will take care of that. Hunden is there. Does save the AWP and barely wins the round. But that seems to be the theme here, Summerers. As soon as Copenhagen Wolves actually win rounds, they only have like one person surviving, and that's not really cool either.
I guess so long as that one person is holding on to the AWP.
Yeah, I mean, that is like a saving grace, isn't it? But it's going to make it really tough for them to have a good half right now. They need 9-6, and if they lose a single round at this point, it's going to be 8 rounds for Gamers.
Yeah, and that's just way too much cash. I mean, 9-6 is pretty much like as far as you want to go CT side. So Copenhagen Wolves, they need to pick up the remaining 6 rounds in this half to even feel like they, feel somewhat comfortable going into the second half. First half right now, and well, Copenhagen Wolves, they've cobbled a bye together once again. CZ on SMF, but that actually isn't too bad an idea considering the positions he's been playing up close to A main. So with the CZ, you could be lethal there. Be able to pick up an AK as well. So actually I don't mind that so much for him. And then, they still managed to get a decent number of nades together. So this is a reasonable buy out of Copenhagen. Now we have to actually see them land the shots when G2 come crashing onto this site.
They do manage to Molotov ESEA out of the vents and force him into the back checker there. Freeze, great position, a huge risk, but very nicely executed then. Does get grenaded down, and Hunden actually burning a life back of sight, gonna get flamed to death. ESEA, he only gets the double kill, and that might not have been enough here. It's a 2v2, but they are going to have a big advantage. And look at Maus here. Really forward-thinking. Planting for checkered, where Maniz is holding.
Yeah, it's really solid. And Maniz right now is currently hearing SMF push out as well. Now they know where they know where SMF is, but they also saw MSL on upper. So they know that MSL is either upper or CT. He's going to walk right into the crossfire. Maus steps in, gets the spray. Really sloppy from both players, actually, there. I guess the key thing there is G2 actually picking up that round. And they have enough to buy an AWP for Maniz if he wants it as well. But he might just be staying on the AK. No, he's going to drop that. Buys an AK of his own. Okay, then. So no AWP. I guess because they know that Copenhagen Wolves are going to be wrecked this round. Yeah,
the only way MSL wins that 1v2 is if he gets the instant kill of the guy holding over by B entrance. If he sprays prolonged like that, it's just never going to work out. So a bit unfortunate for him. I mean, FAMAS is not the greatest weapon to do it with either, so that's just what it's down to. Maniz gonna take out Hunden while jumping just a little bit, but still, rifle and armor versus pistol, still pretty good deal for him. Drops the ESEA while falling off the box. Maniz just going for style points at this, at this point in time.
No, man, he's like, watch me dunk him.
Yeah, exactly. 8 and 3, just like we were talking about. Copenhagen Wolves, I don't know. I mean, this is too far lost. I mean, it's not that they have lost the whole game right now, but I don't know what kind of miracle they're going to end up coming back, because it's not like one of their players is really carrying them so much that they could sort of rely on him to bring it back or something. ESEA's got 8 kills, and that's pretty good, but he's also pretty much the only one.
And that's what's crazy, is that ESEA, what, 4 rounds in, had 0 kills?
Yeah.
And now he's got 8?
Oh, look at this,
What's
though.
happening?
Are we going to see it? No. Failed run boost into certain death. Oh, no. That was horrendous. SMF goes down. Freeze. Actually, there's a team kill in there, so a little bit of something going in the favor of Copenhagen Wolves. It's back into a 3v3. Maybe that team kill is going to be their saving grace. Although ESEA top fragger will go down. Freeze catching Innocent in the corner. Now, could they get the defuse? They do not have a kit here, so this is going to take all day.
It's nigh impossible. Mouse might be able to get over the edge here. He might be able to walk his way around, takes that fight, but gets shot in the back by Freeze. All Maniz has to do now is stay alive. He wins this round.
He's already won it,
stay alive. Yeah. There's not going to be enough time. Hunden start howling at the moon.
Oh my god.
No.
So
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
There isn't, but it was really, really, really close. That is so scary. They just didn't have it. So there it is, 9-3. And Copenhagen Wolves. Now, this is like we were talking about on Overpass. Now is the one time where I would probably say, to hell with it. Let's just try and do it. But it looks like they're just going to go for like some casual pistols here. Not also the armor. But I think you can't easily expect to win once the T side has 10 rounds.
No, you can't. I mean, this is kind of like we need to see out of Copenhagen Wolves. I mean, the performance from NIP on Mirage the other night, where they went like 11-4 on their T half. You know, like, we need to see something just completely incredible. And I don't know, it's not looking too likely. Copenhagen Wolves now are the ones changing it up. And actually, it's Maniz taking this fight. Maniz needs to live. He's the bomb carrier. I mean, he does manage to take 2 with him, so it's not the end of the world. But that still makes it a little hairy here for G2. They still have to work their way in here now. Close angles versus pistols that are lurking. And somehow Innocent, man. He is not innocent anymore. That is just robbery right there. 3 health. 3 health. How does he live through that?
I don't know. I mean, that was just it looked like there was a chance there, having the bomb under control, but it gets taken away. 10-3. They have the AWP. They have all the rifles they need. Can they actually make this work here? 10-5. Still sounds like a bit of a fantasy for Copenhagen Wolves to try and bring it back, but it's never impossible. It's Counter-Strike after all, and we've seen crazier comebacks than that. But look at G2. Look at how quickly they're executing this. This is not a round where they look for picks to then execute. They're just going straight for it. They will lose Mouse early on. Smoke's raining in. They're running back towards B. This is a fake. And it's working. Oh my god, it's working.
Wait, is Maniz actually stuck here? Yeah, he is. So he's just going to be drawing the attention. If he gets a kill, this is even better. Takes out MSL. Are you joking?
Well, Maniz goes down. Now Hunden is calling it in. Something is wrong. Sparrow goes down. Hunden back aside. Forwards play from him here. Gets the 1 kill. And that's really big. Well played on Hunden's part here. Because if he just leaves the bomb site like he did initially, could be a really ugly round. Rallen allowed to live through the bomb plant there. Freeze missing the kill. And he's going to go down for it. They will still win the round. But that's scarily close. 10-4 going to be the scoreline.
Yeah, certainly a bit too close for comfort. I mean, that's when Hunden, his heart is up in his throat. He's just like, what? How are we coming this close to losing in a scenario like that? But then, can you really blame them? Because G2 haven't really been very subtle with their strategies so far this half. A lot of it has just been, we're going to run at you and just overwhelm you. There's going to be very little subtlety involved. We're just going to look to overpower you very quickly. So now, G2 actually go for a fake. Can't really be seen as a surprise that Copenhagen Wolves, after getting trained for 14 rounds to not expect fakes, to get caught by it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, still plenty of money on Gamers' side, so this last round of the half is going to be perfect for them in terms of equipment here. ESEA wants to get boosted up. They've been doing this every single round on the Copenhagen Wolves side, and they've only been punished for it once with the Molotov. This time, no Molotov on that side yet. I mean, Yeah, look at him, and he's going to throw one in from the other side. ESEA is going to see it coming and wants to fall back out. And I wish they'd coordinated that better, so ESEA would at least fall back into the secondary fire that was in checkered, because that would have been really fun, but just a little bit of mistiming there from Gamers. I like this push from SMF, though. That's really, really a forward position. They'll lose freeze.
Yeah, and that's a real problem now. Rollins going to come running in. It seems like he realizes that ESEA is lurking around here. He's just going to drop right out onto him. Great pop flash there to catch ESEA off guard. And just like that, we're looking at SMF, the last man alive. They knew exactly where he was as well. He'd been lurking around in Squeak Door. He'd been spotted as well at the turn of the half. Or not at the turn of the half, but at the beginning of the round, he'd been spotted in Squeak. So they knew exactly where he was. No hiding, man. 11 rounds on T side. That's just an outright dominant performance coming in from G2.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's hard to deal with. I'm not really sure if there's much that they could do at this point, but they are obviously going to have to try really hard. Win the pistol on the second half. Maybe there's a chance you could come up with something really cool, but apart from that, Gamers2 looking so much on point. And that's really nice. They've been through like a weird period. I mean, they had a really bad time at the offline qualifiers, of course, which is, I think, it was really disappointing for them actually to not be able to do that. So I'm glad that they're looking better once again here. We are going to head back into the game after just a quick break here, and it's the second half coming up. Welcome to ESEA TV. This is Gamers2 and Copenhagen Wolves, and it's currently looking really tough for the Danish team. I hate saying that because I get to say it so much all the time, in fact.
Indeed. Well, let's see, actually. I'm kind of curious now to see what Copenhagen Wolves go for, because 3 Kevlar, 2 sets of nades, and yeah, it's going to be the quad boost, except that G2 actually did this even faster. This is actually just a triple boost. It's not even the quad.
Ooh, good grenade, and Minis, look at how well he's playing the angles. Picks up a second headshot, shutting down all of the middle, essentially. Really sick round here from the Polish player. A third headshot, finally. They deal with him, but it's way too late. Minis, what a monster.
Yeah, just outright dominance. Rollin will find the last one. Easy peasy for him. But that was really nicely done by Minis, dancing back behind the angle and just hitting those one taps.
Yeah, and especially, actually, particularly this middle of the map is so easy to overplay the angle and peek too wide an angle if you're here, because you don't know if you're going to be peeking through mid or for the boost. And if you peek for the boost and there are people in the middle, you're already too far out. You're already dead, essentially. So he actually fell back and let them run into his angle. That's just like a very safe way of playing it. I actually really enjoyed that. That was very smart. It's Tech-9s all the way around on the Copenhagen Wolves side. I can't believe them. Go full Tech-9 at this point.
Oh yeah, hold nothing back, man. Like, if you had any shame, burn it. Just get rid of it, because now is the time for you to just go and throw everything at it. Copenhagen Wolves just go barreling onto this A site. Rollin Minis, everybody just spraying through the smoke. It's a massacre. A site is just getting torn to shreds. Innocent comes in, and finally they can do something. Finally, Copenhagen Wolves got 1 kill until Rollin just instantly walks up to SMF and just, well, in French there's a very good word. It's like a chev. Which is like, I should be somebody is like to just like put them out of their misery. I don't know. It's like literally the act of like putting them out of their misery.
Are we talking? Are we talking euthanasia here? Just
it's not euthanasia, man. It's like if somebody's already dying, right? You kind of like help them along. You know, you put them out of their misery that way, right? I guess it is euthanasia in a way, but okay, fine, whatever. Euthanizes them, right? There you go. He believes in peace with like 20 FAMAS bullets to the face.
Yeah, not the most peaceful way to go, but I mean, probably preferable to some things. Minis back a sight here, or actually by the Squeak Door, going to take down the 1 kill. Rannon picks up 1, 2, the spray down. Oh my god, what a cleanup with the FAMAS as well. That is not easy to accomplish. Rallen doing great work. He's also at 20 kills, Minis at 22, and on the other team we have only 2 people, Selma, that are in double digits.
Yeah, man. And that after, I mean, ESEA he went like 4 or 5 rounds without getting a single frag. And then he kind of hit his stride towards the end of the second half and got up to, what, 8, 9? I mean, this is just a struggle. A real struggle here for the Wolves. They never did get their paws out of that trap. They are pretty I mean, actually, hold on. Here's a quick post, but there's still a 2-for-1. And that's way too good for G2.
Absolutely, and this is the round where Copenhagen Wolves was supposed to take some control back. They finally have rifles. Second half, you know, they're getting ready to set up, and then they just get overrun. This is so brutal.
And MSL, I have a bad feeling about SMF. I mean, SMF is lurking in Squeak, but MSL, does he manage to spot out the man? Ooh. Wow, Rollin nearly made it. Nearly made it. So close.
Freeze missed a huge kill in the middle. He's going to miss that one as well. So now it's down to a 2v2. Sparrow and Mouse here. CT side looking quite good for them. They're close to the bomb site, both of them, and SMF will land that kill. It's on Mouse. He's going to put in the Molotov, which is going to be extinguished rather soon. So Mouse, still a bit of a tricky position for him here, but he knows where Freeze is. I'm pretty sure he heard that jump in there, and he can pretty guess where SMF is. Almost gets that kill. That's so close.
That is way too close. He's got the flash as well. There it is. I think he's just going to go hunt down Freeze. He does. And now SMF has only got 21 points of health. Mouse knows exactly where he is. Goes for the fake. Baits him out. Takes the headshot. And has the time for the defuse. That's just how you man mode a 1v2. Like a clutch situation, and Mouse just passes with flying colors.
Not much hesitation on his part there. Very well played. 15-4. This is turning into just an incredibly one-sided affair. I can't even count many rounds. I mean, the 4 rounds the Copenhagen Wolves have been, you know, 1v1s where they've only just barely won the rounds. It's just an overpowering performance here from Gamers2. I don't think Copenhagen Wolves actually played that much cash, but still, this is still pretty good, I would say, on Gamers, because I'm pretty sure they don't excel too much at playing cash either. Like Nuke and Mirage, I think, are their 2 best maps. Maybe they could start putting in more work here. Maybe that's what we're seeing, in fact, because it's actually looking really, really well for them. Innocent gets the 1 and doesn't reload, but still picks up Freeze. It's down to Hunden MSL.
And this, MSL burns. 1v3, Hunden, last man here, takes the fight, but he does not win it. Mouse, again, fitting nearly that it's him that gets a triple kill in the last round, gets the last frag of the map, and basically, you know, puts